Hello all, this is your Bhavani sir. Today's session is about Mission Youth Day 2022. Day 2022. It is focusing on human and economic geography of India. Slot 1 is about land reforms, land use pattern and fisheries, aquaculture, animal husbandry, and slot 2 is about availability of water resources and rivers, dams, power projects, irrigation projects, mineral resources and their distribution classification. And slot 3 about energy resources, conventional and non-conventional resources, and population and density, growth pattern, sex ratio and everything, and industries types and their locational factors and the influencing aspects. Slot 4. And coming to first question, consider the following statements with regard to Namdapha National Park. It is why we have asked this question. It was asked in UPSC CSC in 2015 regarding this park, and its features were given in the question itself. This we have taken as in the form of options. Coming to Namdapha National Park, it is not located in Assam. The first statement is incorrect. Therefore, it is located in Arunachal Pradesh region. And what are its basic salient features? Halok gibbons is a highly endangered species. This is ape species found in this region, and also this ape species found in other parts of Northeast India. So, third statement is also incorrect, that it is not only found in this region, that is in Namdapha National Park, it is also found in other parts. So, fourth statement is correct because it changes its climate, means it varies its climate from tropical subtropical level to temperate Arctic level. Okay. And coming to second question, arrange the following national parks of India from south to north and north to south direction. Today you are given lot of tasks, because each of these facts should be learned analytically. You have to remember one thing, that is the fact and plus analysis. This is very important, because in 2015 they have asked a question about the floating national park, right? Where is this floating national park located? You have to remember. And 2015 PYQ of UPSC CSC, this is also task I am giving you. You have to do reverse engineering. I am giving you the task today, because you have to do reverse engineering in 360 degrees. Similarly, the features are given here in 2019 civil service examination, 2015 also. Okay, not only this question, and various other question was also asked on floating national park, whether maybe the year may be wrong, maybe 2015 or 16, but you have to remember Indravati National Park, Nagarhole National Park, Jim Corbett and Madhar National Park. This is in the order that you have to remember the map. In the order, first is about third, that is Jim Corbett National Park in northern part, and next one is fourth one, that is Madhar National Park, and finally one, the Indravati and Nagarhole is the southernmost part in the given order. But you have to remember all the national park in the map pointing wise analytically. And Silent Valley, Panna. And why we have asked this question? Because Jim Corbett National Park, where Ramganga flows, but incorrect match was given here. And Kaziranga National Park, it was also incorrect, where Brahmaputra flows, incorrect option was given. So, and again Silent Valley National Park, it was also given in UPSC 2013, incorrect match was given. Silent Valley, Kuntipunja, which in Kuntipuja is a river flowing in this region, that is Silent Valley National Park. Panna, in which Ken is a river flowing, and it is also a tributary of which river you have to know. I think on day 20 we have discussed. And Jim Corbett National Park, this is fine, Ramganga. And Gormara National Park, this is Gormara, Murti River, Raidak River, Gormara National Park, Murti River, Raidak River. Okay, the major river park of the Jaldak River and tributary of Brahmaputra river system. So, Gormara is a significant watershed between Ganges and also Brahmaputra river system. Next, coming to fourth question, you have to remember these wildlife sanctuaries. Again, just now we have discussed about national park and their chronological order. Immediately we have come to this national wildlife sanctuaries. Next, biosphere reserves. Okay, Shikari Devi, Bhadra, Shimlipal, Panchmari. You have here the Panchmari here, and Bhadra, Shikari Devi, Panchmari. And next, coming to this region, that is Thisipat, 2, 3 and Bhadra, this is 2, and what is the ask here, what is the question that they have asked in terms of their location from south to north direction? From south to the southern part is about Bhadra, and second, coming to Shimlipal National Park, it is in Orissa part, and Panchmari, Madhya Pradesh, and for that, therefore this is also a little bit higher to this third statement, that is given Shimlipal, and finally Shikari Devi in the northern tip. Okay, northern part. So, this kind of chronological arrangements from south to north and north to south, this is second task that I am giving you after national parks. Okay, second task. And what is the floating national park, where, in which year they have asked, and where it is located. This is also important, and its features. So how you should learn here? You have to learn facts and also analysis. This is very important. Facts and analysis should be combined while learning the national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, and biosphere reserves. Biosphere reserve harbors a wide spectrum of ecosystem. Just now I told you, after national parks and wildlife sanctuaries, we are coming to biosphere reserves. It is about tropical evergreen forest and mountain sholas, grasslands, semi evergreen forest. We are talking about a biosphere reserve and its features. Now we are doing only analysis part. We have to check where it is located, that is the fact part. Dry deciduous forest and thorn forest. Major part of the core area spread over Kerala, Tamil Nadu states, including evergreen, semi-evergreen, moist deciduous mountain sholas. These are features. These are features you have to learn about each and every national park. It is located in the state of Karnataka, and mostly dry deciduous forests also stretch in this place. And few patches of moist deciduous is also found in this region, apart from scrub jungles and semi-evergreen. Above description refers to which of those? Is Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve. You have to remember the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve, and not only about Nilgiri, and also UNESCO network biosphere reserves and Indian recognized biosphere reserves. Agastya Malai Biosphere Reserve was asked in 2019 in UPSC Civil Service examination. You have to remember the features of Agastya Malai and also national park, wildlife sanctuaries located in those biosphere reserves. Okay, this is very important. Next, coming to sixth question, that is about which of the following is not an artificial lake? Lonar is not at all an artificial lake. Govind Vallappan Sagar is artificial lake. Ooty, that is Kodaikanal, is artificial, and Harike wetland is also a man-made artificial one. So you have to remember on the wetlands part. National park, wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserves, and their location, their features, and the facts. And finally, coming to these wetlands and artificial lakes. Okay. And these were asked into UPSC 2002. They have asked this Periyar Lake, and they have given options regarding Astamudi, Chilka Lake, and Pulikat Lake. You have to remember other incorrect options also, and you have to do 360 degrees reverse engineering of each of these options. Our aim is to make you read. Immediately pause this video and check each of these options. Spend 20 minutes time for each MCQ. Spend 20 minutes time for each MCQ, because you have to remember about, you have to make a note of Govind Vallappan Sagar, Ooty Lake, Harike Lake, and Lonar Lake, and other lakes of wetlands and their location, their chronological order from south to north and vice versa. Likewise, and Astamudi Lake, Chilka Lake, and other lakes, wetlands, artificial lakes, and Ramsar listed wetlands, okay, and wetlands of international importance which are located in India also, and these are, and few previous year questions regarding these wetlands, national parks, and wildlife sanctuary biosphere reserves. Okay, this is the task you have to do. There is no other option. You have to spend at least 20 minutes time for each question. You have to, otherwise you cannot make these statements correct in the original exam. Next, Nanda Lake, Goa, and Sripur wetland, Madhya Pradesh, Satkoshia Gorge, Orissa, and Rangatittu bird in Karnataka, that is sanctuary. Okay, all four statements are correctly matched here. You have to know about each lake and the wetland that we have given here, Satkoshia Gorge and Rangatittu bird sanctuary 2. Because these were the questions related to them in the UPSC in the recent time in the Combined Defence Service examination in 2022. This is very important. And Combined Defence Service exam 2022 also, they have given about the Ramsar site and wetlands of international importance. That is why I am reiterating several times. You have to know them in 360 degrees. You have to know each of these wetlands and biosphere reserves, wildlife sanctuaries, national parks. This is final time. I am not going to reiterate it again, because of aluminium, iron, copper, zinc are extracted from. Aluminium is extracted from bauxite, and this process is also known as Bayer process, in which bauxite is first converted to alumina, and then alumina through electrolysis the bauxite is separated. And similarly, from magnetite you will extract iron ore. From iron ore, the metal can be extracted from this magnetite, and copper, zinc are respectively extracted from malachite and calamine. Okay, this is the process that you have to learn, because it was asked in UPSC Central Armed Police Force in 2019 recently. Not only the mineral resources, their extraction, but also their exploration and their locational factors. These are important, and the basic scientific elements that involve before this extraction process is taken place. Next, with respect to terms of coal production and Gondwana coal fleets, which is contributing more to the India, 98% is contributed. 98% coal production is contributed from Gondwana coal fields. It is a statement given here, and rest 2% is produced by tertiary coalfields. Is it true or false? Because this question was asked in 2000, the similar theme was repeated in 2012, which was which of the following statements in India's coal is not correct. Okay, because they have given you the percentages here. The first statement is absolutely correct, no problem at all. They are because we have to choose first one. Here the first statement is also correct, we have taken that one. Next, Jharkhand has the highest coal reserves in India. Jharkhand has. This is first statement is incorrect, and second, here the Odisha is contributing highest with respect to coal. Okay, Odisha is contributing. Okay, so you have to remember these facts, and we have given you the source link. Click this source and remember the statistics, and make a small note out of it, and spend at least 10 to 15 minutes for time to spend time to write answer regarding coal areas, okay, coal block fields and the issues associated with the coal fleets. Okay, in which of the following regions India can coal reserves India can find the coal reserves? Okay, Damodar, the Son, Mahanadi, Godavari, Vardha, all are the regions for the coal fields. Okay, they are distributed chiefly in the valleys of Damodar, which is located in Bihar and West Bengal, and the Son, Madhya Pradesh, and Mahanadi, Orissa, Godavari, Andhra Pradesh region, and the Vardha, Maharashtra. Tertiary coal fields occur in the extra peninsular areas, which include, this is a geological time scale, tertiary coal fields. Okay, these also occur, tertiary coal fields. Gondwana coal fields are richer in terms of extraction of coal, and they have high quality coal. Okay, tertiary coal fields are less rich in terms of the coal extraction and the quality compared to Gondwana coal fields. This is a geological time scale which you witness the quality of mineral resources, depositional activity which had been taken place in the geological time scale. Okay, and coming to 11th question, consider the following statement. Fallow lands other than current fallows are cropped areas which are usually kept fallow during the current year, and current fallows are which include the land which is taken up for cultivation. Okay, but it is temporarily out of cultivation for a period which is not less than just 1 year and not more than 5 years. Okay, and total cropped area which represents the total sown with the crops and orchards, at least orchards, that is called total cropped area. And net sown area is representing total area sown once and more than once in a particular year, that is called net sown area. Total area sown once and more than once is called as net sown area, net area sown, that is the area that is counted many times in the sowing season in a particular year. Okay, that area which is under sowing season for many times in a particular year. Okay, and a cultivable land which is left uncultivated for more than a year but less than 5 years. This is a question in NDA in 2002, and few other questions were asked in UPSC CAPF. Please find them, and this is also one of the homeworks that we have given you, and all the 4 statements are true here. We have given explanation in the question itself. Next, coming to which of the following categories were included under the definition of total cultivable area, and the definition, all statements are given under the definition of the categories which are included in the total cultivable area: net area sown, current fallows, fallow lands other than current fallows, culturable waste, and land used miscellaneous tree crops. These are given here. Total cultivable area, this consists of all these areas which were given in the question itself. Our motto is to make you to read each of the concepts in 360 degrees. You have to spend 20 minutes time to make notes of each of these options, and not only options but also the statements given here. Okay, what is culturable waste? You have to make a note. Okay. Next, coming to 13th question, China has highest arable land in the world, and from the past 10 years total arable land in India has been consistently declining. This is absolutely wrong. These 2 statements are wrong, because the highest arable land is usually found in India, not in China, and compared to other countries. Next, coming to refer to the data, you find that it is not the past 10 years that arable land in India has been consistently declining. It is wrong. There is a frequent fluctuation and wavering as area aspect also involved, and also you find the increase in the afforestation process for last 3 to 4 years as per India's forest report. Next, country wise, India has the largest organic agricultural land in the world. That is wrong. And country wise India has the highest cropping density in the world, that is true, and country wise India has the largest number of organic farmers, and country wise India has the largest agriculture land extent in the world. This is a little doubtful. Second statement is correct, third statement is correct, and fourth statement is incorrect, because in the last decade China was the country which has the largest agricultural land extent for about 500 million hectares are increased, and also followed by USA, Australia. India is followed by these countries. India is following these countries, had the largest cropland area, and followed by USA and China, Russia Federation. Next, two countries with largest irrigation cropland area are India and China with about 68 million hectares, followed by the USA and Pakistan. These are the statements. Therefore, fourth statement is absolutely incorrect, and first statement already I have told you, organic agriculture land is mostly located in Australia and followed by Argentina and Spain, not India. But highest density of cropping density is found in India in the entire world, and country wise more number of farmers are also found, especially with respect to agriculture farming. India has more number of farmers in compared to other countries. Two statements are correct, no problem. Coming to 15th question, India is the third largest fish producing and second largest aquaculture nation in the world after China. Next, inland fish production in India is more than marine fish production. Both the statements are true only. After China only, India is coming in the second place in the aquaculture part. Okay, and third largest fish producing country in the world, and inland fishing in India is highest in terms of number and quantity compared to the coastal fishing land, okay, fishing part, and dominating part in India's fish production is inland fishing production and marine fish production. However, due to practice of scientific, actually India has marine fish production which has a presence of domination in the world, but till now we haven't witnessed and extracted that much potential, and we haven't reached that much potential to extract the 100% marine resources. Okay, even not only the surface marine resources but also the seabed marine resources, the manganese nodules. India had not still now, we still now extracted the potential resources from the marine area. So marine fish production usually a dominating one, but due to the scientific based fish production which India has been following for last decades, is contributing inland fisheries in India around 70% of the total fisheries production, which is a dominant component in the fisheries production compared to marine production. Okay, and which among the following states in India has the maximum carbon stock in the forest? The carbon stock that you find maximum in India in terms of percentage and also area out of this total state is Arunachal Pradesh. India ranks third globally with respect to net gain, average annual forest between 2010 and 20. Just now I had told you for last few years India has been witnessing, as per its forest report, that forest has been increasing. So survey attributes the same robust framework and policies of national and state governments under this Green India mission. And compensatory afforestation and planning management authority was created out of the judgment given by the Supreme Court in 2008 times. Okay, compensatory afforestation management and planning authority was formed to contribute to the non-industrial area, to contribute forestry in the non-industrial areas and where deforestation occurred due to industrial activity. This compensatory afforestation fund management will collect the fund from these industrial activities, and also they will use this fund for the afforestation purpose. This is compensatory afforestation. So please find these resources and sources once again. This is very important for UPSC. Next, coming to the statements regard to land use pattern and situation in country. There has been a tremendous decline area under forest resources. Just now we have discussed, as per India's forest report 2010 to 20, we witnessed net forest area has been increasing. Therefore, under Green India mission and compensatory afforestation fund, first statement is incorrect, and second statement, rate of increase in land use in recent years is the highest in case of area under non-agriculture use, that is fine. Land use such as barren wasteland or area under pasture tree crops have experienced decline in recent years, that is also fine. So statement 2 and 3 are incorrect, first statement is incorrect, statement 2 and 3 are correct, and first statement is incorrect. And as per the statistics given by the forest cover biennial growth 2011 to 21, we witnessed 0.85, 0.54, 0.94, 0.54, this kind of increase in the forest cover we witnessed. So 2018 statement, here the option may be given wrong, don't worry. This is a PYQ, we have given it for the purpose of reference only. So, you no need to worry about these options, sometimes answer may be given instead of C or B. Okay. The increasing involvement of service sector and manufacturing in Indian economy, that area going under non-agriculture use increasing, and at the same time further decrease in the barren wasteland also witnessed under pressure and tree crops, which can be explained due to pressure of the agricultural land. And this is about third statement, which is absolutely right one. And arrange the following seaports of India in the order of their location from north to south. This is very important because Paradeep is located in the eastern part, which is in the Odisha, and Haldia, it is located in West Bengal, just above the Paradeep. And finally, this one, that is Marmagao port, which is given in the option 3, and Chennai port. Okay. This is north to south arrangement of the ports, seaports found in India. Please remember other ports also, major ports, okay, and also the minor ports. It is very important. This was a question in CAPF in 2016 regarding the Kolkata port and the port of Cochin and Maharashtra port and Mundra port. Okay, one thing is very important, their location is coming under the fact part, and their feature and their net contribution to the GDP and their exports is part of the analysis. Okay, facts and analysis, these are important, facts are analysis. Okay. With respect to wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, biosphere reserves, wetlands and mineral resources, their extraction, distribution, and coming to these ports part. Okay, seaports and fisheries, agriculture. Consider the following statements with regard to Ken-Betwa river interlinking project. It involves transfer of water from Ken to Betwa river through construction of YODHAN dam, and the project will benefit Bundelkhand region spread across Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan. This is wrong, Rajasthan is not benefited out of it, only Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh are benefited out of the project, that is Ken-Betwa river linking project. It is actually submerging 10% of Panna tiger reserve, which was under a little dispute for recent years. So, the question was also asked in the UPSC SCRA 2015, the Ken-Betwa river link project getting environment forest tribal clearances. What are the following statements are true regarding this area? The drought prone Bundelkhand reserve actually submerging 10% of the river system, right? This is but it is Panna, it is not Kanha. So, first statement is incorrect, and for second statement, Ken-Betwa project, India's first interstate river interlinking project, this is true. The second statement is true, it was asked in UPSC only, that is why we have given in the form of the question by setting in other aspect. Next, 20th question, they arrange the following statement in descending order according to the total thorium reserves they possess, because this is very important. The thorium reserves were under debate and it was asked in UPSC civil service examination recently in the 2022. Okay, in the consider the monazite is a source of rare earths, and monazite contains thorium. Monazite occurs naturally in the entire Indian coastal sand. So, this was a question. Third statement is incorrect, not entirely in India. The extreme statement can be eliminated. Government bodies only can process the export present monazite. Okay, and the 1 to 4 are, we have 1 to 4 is the present statement that we have chosen, and the official key will be announced sooner after the results is announced after 2022 exam results are announced. Next, coming to this part of distribution perspective of the thorium reserves in India, Andhra Pradesh has highest number of thorium monazite reserves. Andhra Pradesh 3.74 and Tamil Nadu 2.16 in the second place, and next coming to Kerala 1.51. This is the chronological order that you have to arrange, right? This is descending order. I think this session would have helped you. I have told you that mineral resources, their distribution, their extraction, and coming to this wildlife sanctuaries, national parks, and their location, north to south direction arrangement and east to west arrangement, and their features, their tropical rainforest or subtropical or alpine features, whatever may be the features, and biosphere reserves, in which biosphere reserves also there are certain national parks and tiger reserves located, and rivers passing through these national parks and tiger reserves, and distribution of mineral resources and extraction, and agriculture, fisheries, communities, and this is very, and seaports. These are the themes that we have found for today's 2022 UPSC Mission YODHAN. I think you have to spend at least 20 minutes for each question. You have to complete in 4 hours part to gain at least 2 questions from these areas. That means 4 marks in the UPSC civil service examination, or at least in 4 marks in State Service Commission examination. I think this session would have helped you. All the best and thank you.